world full of noise, a doctor's voice is the one that says, "You're going to be okay." On that note, good morning and Jai Hind, everyone. Today is the 1st of July, National Doctors' Day, a day we celebrate the people who heal us, hold our hands in our hardest moments, and dedicate their entire lives to making ours better. And today we have someone very, very special with us. She did not dream from far away. She sat in these very classrooms. She walked these very corridors. She was once a student, just like you and me. Right here at the Sunbeam Group of Educational Institutions, batch 2009 to 8. And today, she wears the white coat. It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome our very own alumna, our school's pride, a healer, an inspiration, and a living proof that Sunbeam's dream come true. Please put your hands together for Dr. Apurva Pandey, an eminent oncologist from Varanasi. I am Ritana Jadon of class 6A and you're watching our Special Doctors Day podcast. Dr. Apurva, welcome home.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, before we begin, how does it feel to come back to the school where it all started for you? Does anything look or feel the same?
Yes, of course it does. It is very overwhelming to be at school. This is my own school, and my teachers make it feel more like my home. So our school was a little home, and my friends are not here right now, but the corridors are same. Some teachers are same. My principal is same. So it feels like I'm back home.
I'm very emotional. Thank you, ma'am. Take us back to your Sunbeam days. What is one memory, a classroom moment, a teacher, a mischief, or even a competition that still makes you smile when you think about it?
You know, at that time, we never thought about any competitions. Sunbeam was just a year old when I joined. So, Sunbeam Varuna was a small building. And we went from ground floor to first floor, back to ground floor. That was happening with us. So, of course, there were a lot of mischiefs. We used to eat our lunch, hiding it down under the table in between the physics class, especially. I'm sorry, Anil sir. So this was the best memory I had about my classroom days.
That surely is a thing to cherish. We're assured that we'll also be able to create such little moments that we'll smile at when we look back. Ma'am, was becoming a doctor always a plan? Or did something or someone steer you towards medicine? When did you know this was a path?
No, it was always a plan because my grandfather was a doctor. My father is a doctor. So it was always in my mind that I had to become a doctor. There was no other profession I would ever look at. So I always knew that I have to get good marks in biology. I have to take PBC. I have to study hard. I have to become a doctor.
Ma'am, very inspirational for all the audience. Ma'am, for students watching today who dream of wearing the white coat, what does it really take to become the doctor? Beyond marks and rank, what qualities matter the most?
I think the most important thing is getting inspired by people you see in your lives. Because obviously, if you're intelligent and you're focused, you will get marks, you will qualify. But the real struggle starts once you are in the profession. Studying is easy. If you're dedicated, you will clear your MBBS, you will clear your MD, you will clear your super specialization. But after that, it takes a lot of dedication and hard work to become a good doctor.
Ma'am, being a doctor is a full-time job calling it itself. How do you balance the hospital, your patients, and your personal life? House, family, and relationships all at once. How do you find your equilibrium?
I'm grateful to have a husband who is also a doctor. So he totally understands my profession. And I keep my personal and professional life very different. I plan it a day before. My tomorrow will be planned today. So obviously, I know that what time I have to give to my patients, and I give them enough time so that they are satisfied with everything they want to share, they want to say. And I know that I have 2 kids, I have to give them time as well. So the key is that you should know how to balance your personal and professional life. If you keep a balance in your personal and professional life, it will never hinder your career. And there's miles ahead to go. Your learning never stops. This is what I love about this
Yes, ma'am.
profession, that your learning never stops until you die.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, fast forward 10 years. Where do you see yourself? What does your bigger dream look like?
I think I just want to be a satisfied, a calm, a doctor with a lot of potential. I would see myself helping others as I do it today. It would not change me or my personal life, and I would love to see me grow old as my children get older, and I want them to see me and get inspired to become a doctor. I would never pressurize any of them to become a doctor, but I would like to be their role model, and that would be an achievement for me.
Ma'am, you're a role model for all of us. On this Doctor's Day, what one message would you like to give all the children watching, especially those who dream of one day wearing the white coat and making the difference?
Just be yourself and believe in what you are doing, because ultimately what we are doing today is for our patients, for the people who come, who trust us, who spend their money just to meet us. But then after all this, I also want to give a message to the general people, the normal public, that you need to understand that doctors are healers, but there is no one to heal them. They also have to find a way to heal themselves. So keep a balance in your mind and just stay positive.
Ma'am, so we'll get to our next segment, the rapid fire round.
Okay.
So I'll ask you some short questions and you'll have to answer whatever comes first in your mind.
Okay.
Stethoscope or scalpel?
Stethoscope.
Tea or coffee between shifts?
Coffee.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning.
One word for hospital.
I love it.
If your life was a movie, what would its title be?
An enchanted movie.
If your mood today was a Bollywood song, which one would it be?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I love too many Bollywood songs. Zindagi ek safar hai suhana.
Comfort food after a long duty.
Dal chawal.
One superpower you wish you had as a doctor.
If I would have a superpower, I would love to heal the ones after bereavement.
Best piece of advice a teacher at Sunbeam ever gave you.
Everyone always told me that I was too bubbly and too talkative. So someone once said that think before answering, think before speaking, and I keep it in mind till today.
Describe Sunbeam in exactly 3 words.
It's empowering, it brings discipline, and it's happiness for me.
Can you recall your favorite spot in Sunbeam?
The canteen.
Dr. Apurva ma'am, thank you so much for inspiring us today.
Thank you.
You're proof that Sunbeam's dream come true. Once a Sunbeamer, always a Sunbeamer. Happy Doctor's Day. Ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.